This part of our culture is something that our women wore, our beloved women, that our peace chiefs wore, that our war chiefs wore. It's a status symbol, and it also kept us warm through the winter. These capes, they're not exactly an easy task to take on. It takes a lot of dedication, it takes a lot of patience. So before I start anything on a feather cape, I go through and I sort them by size: small, medium, large, extra large. And depending on how full I want my cape is how thick I'll lay my feathers on. This was one of my first nets that I made. It's made out of a thicker jute because it's going to be used with heavier feathers. You can kind of see the knot system. And what I like to do as well, once I get through certain points of making the net, I will try it on, see where it hits me, and then judge it based on the person that I'm making it for. That way, when you're sewing on your top row, it's obviously smaller than what's down here at the bottom row. That way it's closer to your neck and you can sew like a heavier portion of feathers on. So I'm going to show you how I tie my feathers on. You take the feather, or this is my method, take the needle, which I use a sharp, and this is just white artificial sinew, and the keratin gets thicker as you go down the shaft of the feather, and I just take it, careful not to prick your finger, pull it through. I pull mine kind of tight to get more of a volume to the feather once you get your line. So you're just going to make a line all the way around, and what I do afterwards is I come back, careful not to cut my sinew, and I clip the tops. That way whoever's wearing the cape doesn't get pricked by it. I'm making these feather capes because I feel like it's my part in taking care of our traditions and passing them on to both our children and then just people of our tribe that want to learn. Each cape that you make is going to be different than the one before.